My name is Jill Lamont. I am with In This Together. We are a social supermarket based in East and South Belfast. We offer a subsidised food shop for anyone can use our service. And I have been involved from we started in 2019. And then through the last year, I have taken over as executive director.
My name's Paula Orr, and I'm involved with East Belfast Mission, and we started a community fridge about 3 years ago. And the reason we say we're a fridge is because there is food banks around the area, and we like to give some fruit and veg and meat and things that families and single people can use, and we are open to anybody. And I'm a volunteer in East Belfast Missions.
And I'm Heather Purdy. I manage Willowfield Parish Community Association, and I have been involved in community work for probably the last 20 years. And yeah, we work in the kind of area around the Lower Woodstock Road, and we help families, individuals, children, young people with various issues and things they have going on.
Well, the impact we're seeing is with the gas and electric. People were coming constant, oh, need gas and electric. So then when we started the community fridge, then the food they were getting, instead of buying food, they were heating. And if they heated, they couldn't buy food. So we have seen a big drop in people coming and asking for gas and electric in our organisation. I don't know about yourselves, but it's like you see the impact that the people that you're helping, how pleasant they are, and how, like, at first they wouldn't come in, oh, I'm really ashamed and all this, but then when they've started coming, like we have quite a good wee group, and the people are very friendly and very, very appreciative of what we do, I have found.
Yeah, I agree. I think the impact's amazing that you see, because it's giving people that wee bit of security. Like you said, if they're getting a wee bit of help with food, they're able to then use that money that they're not spending on food to get the likes of their gas and their electric. Even seasonal things like school uniforms, all those things go towards helping with a bigger bill, which is so understandable. I mean, I've 2 kids, and I know I dread coming into the summer then to have to start looking for school uniforms and school shoes, then start thinking about, like, my daughter's going to go to high school this year, so then I have to start thinking about transport costs to high school, what money she's going to need for school lunches every day. It's all an extra cost. So where you can save a wee bit of money is definitely going to make a bigger impact.
Yeah, I mean, we would do emergency food provision, so we really work with people who just come to us with an immediate need, and we would help them a few times, but we would try and get into the reason as to why they're in that emergency situation. We have debt advice as well, so we would be able to refer people for debt advice if debt's an issue, or for budgeting help if they're not able to just budget very well, or sometimes people maybe have a break in their benefits, and so we can help tide them over in that wee period when they're without their benefits until those get re-established again, and then we would refer to the likes of yourselves for the social supermarket to kind of keep them going, but giving them that dignity of being able to pay for their food as opposed to, you know, maybe getting something for free. So.
And that's the conversation we had earlier today about explaining you're paying for your shopping.
You're paying, yes.
It's not that you're just given a bag, you're actually able to pick what it is you need, and then you're just paying a little bit. That goes a long way in the end, because the money you get in then goes straight back into a social supermarket or community fridge, then makes a bigger impact for other people.
Yes.
So I think it just kind of shows how the impact that we all do works really, really well. It is just not poverty. There's always something that goes hand in hand with it, whether it be mental health, benefits, change of finance. There's always something else. It's never just the one issue. There's a stem of causes that kind of lead to that. And that's where we would then signpost to different services like yourselves, and then Ryan and EBA as well. You have such great support networks that we can lean on, because we do just focus on the social supermarket side of things and the food provision. So it's great to have people literally round the corner, like yourselves, that we know we can send people to where they're going to get the right help that they need.
Well, we actually would have more people that's coming at single, and they just use it as like a drop-in. Do you know, as you say, and like that's their 20 minutes of having people around them, or like not being able, not wanting to use their own internet and stuff like that. But that's fine. Have a wee cup of coffee and just be friendly with people. So like that's people like lonely. Like we have a 93-year-old woman still bakes cakes for us. 93.
Go back to that.
So you know, and like she likes to bake for different people, you know. So you've got that, and you're keeping like older people on the go,
Yes.
you know, which is quite good, like, because as you say, I don't think I'd be doing it at 93.
You know, and we would have quite a lot of men who come to our groups as well, and you sort of hear sometimes men are the kind of hidden side of things, but we've quite a lot of men who come and they get involved. We have a men's youth club, so any man of any age can come to men's youth club, and there's a bit of football, a bit of pool, darts, a bit of crack, cup of tea, but also then with the Tuesday drop in and a Thursday drop in, and they can come again, just, you know, hang out, play games, chat. Thursday there's a wee lunch, and for some of those men, like if they're living on their own, they might not cook for themselves, and so they're getting a warm lunch with us, and then that'll do them for the day. And sure, if they have something smaller in the evening, that suits them okay.
Well, part of the vision would probably be that there wouldn't be poverty, and people would have somewhere else to go. Employment would be
I
better.
think that's a big one.
The big, you know, yes, people come into volunteering because they don't feel they can get a job and stuff like that, and then moves them on. As obviously East Belfast Mission has Belfast Works, which tries and helps them out to get jobs and courses and stuff. Just the whole environment, like when you look out, obviously they're building round the corner, or they're knocking buildings down. New buildings will go up, so more people will be housed. There'll not be as much homeless, you know, and a terrible lot of addiction on our roads at the minute as well. So I would really like to see that in 10, 15 years deteriorating away to nothing. Because like when you're bringing a family up, I mean, I have grown up children, but I have grandchildren, and it's a terrible place at the minute, not just East Belfast, but all around. But personally, for me, I'd like to see that children can live safely and learn a bit more about the environment that they live in.
I think that's right. I think for us, drugs is a big issue as well. We have a talk about drugs group that meets on a Monday night, and it really sort of supports families who are struggling with somebody who's in their family who has an addiction. And you know, we've done things like bring in the police. So what happens if you phone the police because your son's brought drugs into the house? What do the police do? Are you going to get your son into trouble? How's that all going to pan out? Because parents are afraid. They don't want to get their children into trouble, but at the same time they don't want drugs in the house and causing all kinds of chaos and bringing things to their door that they don't need. So I think that would be something that would be great to try and get away from the drugs. Doorstep lenders as well. You know, our CAP Debt Centre is saying that 1 in every 2 clients has a loan to an illegal lender. And so, you know, that's a huge change from 10 years ago. I mean, it would have been quite rare for us to have somebody that has a debt to an illegal lender, whereas now it's like nearly 1 in every 2 people.
See those stamped out, those kind of people stamped out.
And particularly at Christmas, you know, when people are struggling to kind of make everything work for Christmas, and then you've somebody coming around the door, sure, we'll give you a wee hand for Christmas, but then in the new year they're looking and it's double and it's triple, and it's crazy money that they're asking.
I think what I would like to see within East Belfast as well is people don't often necessarily realise the help that's just on their doorstep. We actually had a guy in this morning, a client registering, and he said, I've lived here for 7 years and I didn't know that you were here. You know, and I think it's that, it's not realizing what is around the corner and down the street that you can go to and say, actually, can I get a bit of help with whether it be debt advice, a bit of food, employability, and someone is there right there and then to help you. I think that's a big thing that I would like to see. If there was something that, you know, maybe you could have like a map that shows where everything is in your community that you can go to for help. That, I mean, things like that would be amazing, because you don't actually realize until you're in that position. You maybe need a little bit of help with that. That it's there for you. So my 3 words would be compassionate, resilient, and can I say in this scale? Because we are like, I love that about East Belfast. Everybody just works together and just does it, because that's what we do.
Yes. Well, my C words will be friendly and approachable and helpful. Because there is people out there that's helpful. There is people out there, everybody around us. Your group's friendly. Your group, they're friendly when they go in, and there is people out there waiting for people to approach them for help and stuff.
And mine are vibrant, multicultural, and bright, because I think we'll have a bright future. And as you say, you know, there are a lot of really positive things about the community here. I think people do look out for each other and try their best to help where they can. So yeah, I think the future is bright. That's not to say there aren't issues and problems, but I think overall, you know, East Belfast is a great place to live.
Massive.